Soul has been a huge hit for Kia. This one amps up the appeal. No need for this stuff.
This is the Soul EV. I'm Tom Voelk with Driven for the New York Times. And I think they should have called it the Electric Soul. It's got more of a Jimi Hendrix vibe to it.
Removing the gas engine and stuffing a big battery and electric motor into a car usually means packaging compromises. Soul, on the other hand, feels purpose-built. There's only 109 horsepower, but 210 pound-feet of instant torque on tap. The one-speed transmission has a familiar operation. The battery, mounted beneath the floor, is encased in protection that stiffens the body structure and actually improves ground clearance by about half an inch.
With the battery completely spent, it takes 24 hours to completely charge Soul up using standard 110 current. That drops to 5 hours when using 220, the kind your dryer uses. If you have access to a commercial charging station,
this port allows an 80% charge in just 33 minutes. Like Hendrix, Soul is musical. A hum at low speed warns pedestrians. Reverse sounds like you're at the helm of a submarine.
Electric motors have gobs of torque off the line, so it feels punchy in city driving, even though overall it's not particularly fast.
There's very little electric whine from the motor. 0 to 60 is a leisurely 11 seconds. Do not race a Prius for pinks. You will lose.
I like driving in brake mode. Take your foot off the throttle, and there's very aggressive power regeneration, sending it back to the battery. It really slows the car down to the point where, if you drive carefully, you hardly have to touch the brake pedal.
Leaf, Spark EV, e-Golf, and BMW i3 travel around 82 miles on a full charge according to the EPA. Soul is rated at 93, and that's about what I'm seeing with my foot in it. So it's like a car with a 4-gallon gas tank, one that takes 5 hours to fill.
Soul Electric is exceptionally quiet, and because the battery pack is mounted in the floor, the center of gravity is very low.
It's fun to chuck into corners. The lithium-ion polymer pack makes this one hefty hamster, adding an average of 500 pounds to the car and giving it a stout feel. All Souls look and feel great inside. The EV's unique trim reminds me of my first iPod. There are 52 pounds of plant-based plastics in here. Operating anything electric shortens range. It's more efficient to warm the wheel and heat and cool the seats than blast the entire cabin. A climate zone setting singles out the driver. The user interface is similar to an iPad. A standard Navi system points you to charge stations. If I used the Eco setting, I would probably have a bigger tree and travel farther.
Because of the battery pack, legroom is cut by 3 inches back here. Still, most adults will be quite comfortable.
Storage cubbies are always nice to have, and this loaded car gets heated seats back here. There's no power port or center armrest, but it's roomy for a small car.
Oftentimes, turning a gas-powered car into an EV means compromising the cargo area.
The good news is the space remains the same. The bad news? It was small to begin with. Leaf will hold 6 packs, 50% more. Starting at $33,700 before any tax credits, Soul EV is much more affordable than a Tesla, perfect for those who feel Leaf looks too, well, French. My biggest gripe? It's only available in California, but expect that to change in 2015. Quiet, refined, and practical, it's a soulful way to ditch gasoline.